All right, we're live now. All right, let me. Gosh, I always forget how to switch the camera. Every time. Oh, that's silly. All right. It's based in Madison County, like I was saying here. Cameraman. Make sure to keep an eye on the comments and stuff. There's no one in there right now, but yeah, so I'm an author. My first book, Cryptic Fates, comes out this Wednesday, July 1st. And right now we are where like the book is placed, or like based on, kinda.
You're talking to yourself right now.
There's people on the For You page. Scroll past. But it doesn't matter, I'm talking to you too, because you haven't read the fucking thing, have you?
The book?
Yeah.
No.
I doubt if you even know how to read.
I know how to read sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can count to 4.
But yeah, it actually starts in that apartment building right there. Yeah. A little bit later on, like when everything starts happening, and I'm gonna walk you guys through like the events, kinda. But when everything goes down, I won't specify what goes down, but there's monsters and like cryptids and stuff like that involved. Basically, the two main characters, or two of the main characters, come out of that apartment building, run over here across this field, and into a trail that I'll take you guys to.
Bah, bah, bah.
Yeah. We'll cut through right here. But yeah, two main characters run across this field right here. They're being chased by like this giant, like siren head-esque figure. Just tons of people. Like it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. They're coming through here. And a lot of them end up in the trail up there. Look at all the fishes. We caught a couple of, like 3 turtles when we lived here and kept them for a while.
Sweet sauce.
Yeah. There are an absolute ton of turtles around here. You'll see them when we get down the trail. I guarantee you will see at least 10 turtles. But yeah, they run up here into this wooded trail. Like I said, for anyone who's seeing this, the book releases this Wednesday, July 1st. It's called Cryptic Fates. And it's basically about like this kid, he's kind of like a burnout in a way, or like a reforming burnout. And he's trying to create a better relationship with his father-in-law, because they just don't, I would say, very roughneck-like. And Axel's he's like a burnout, like I said. Okay. Trying to square up on me. You're just not even gonna come back, huh?
I'll wait.
Yeah.
Don't move.
That dude's really squaring up. They're not gonna move. They're obviously just staying right there. What? All right. Make sure you keep the camera up. I know you're new to this, but yeah, like I was saying, it's like Axel's trying to make a better relationship with his father-in-law, so it doesn't create issues between him and his partner Haley. But later on, like, some stuff happens in some woods, and the secret agency gets involved, and it just all kind of woods, and the secret agency gets involved, and it just all kind of goes downhill from there. And 3 o'clock in the morning, basically like everyone in the area is like scattering through town. Let me get the book out, actually. But yeah, they end up on this trail, and they figure out, they kind of like figure out that there may be safety in the police department. So that's kind of where they head. But yeah, they come down this trail, and they've got like different, I'm not gonna specify what, I'm not gonna specify exactly what's chasing them through this trail, but there's some stuff like chasing them through the trail and all that stuff. And up here, I'll take you down, straight chasing them through this trail. But there's some stuff like chasing them through the trail and all that stuff. And up here, I'll take you down for a second, under one of these bridges. But yeah, just imagine like 3 a.m., not gonna be able to see much like on this trail at all. You got different things like running through the woods and stuff like that squirrel up there. You don't know where anything's gonna come from.
They're in the woods.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's 5 turtles of it. Oh no, that's more than 10 right there.
Yeah.
What I say? There's like 4 there, or 3, 4, 3. There, or 3, 4, 3. There are always so many. Yeah, under this branch here. Oh, there he goes.
Your name's Fred.
Yeah. Oh, there's another squirrel. I have actually like run under this trail or this bridge for a second while some stuff is like passing, getting their appendages eaten right above you. There's a squirrel right there.
You can see the bottom.
What's going on, guys? Here. Keep, there's some more turtles. There's a little, what are those? Chipmunks or?
Chipmunk.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can kind of see it now. Under there, under the bridge. I'm excited though. Cryptic Fates, it's releasing on Wednesday. It's gonna be fun. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I don't want to just read the back of the cover for you, but it's like the book is centered around like a cryptid apocalypse. So that's, if cryptids and stuff like that, like horror thrillers are your thing, it's gonna be for you for sure. It's at least like my beta readers and stuff, they've all said like it's a really quick read. It's 300 and almost 400 pages long, but it's 300 and almost 400 pages long, but it's pretty quick. Like the first chapter is not even gonna, it's like how far you've got to do it. Like a lot, like I'm also a mother, so I kind of have to like remember the lore and all that stuff. From the trail in the book, they get shot out over here. Haley and Axel, my two of my main characters. And they shoot out over here. They kind of stay. All right, I'll show you another like cool place in my book. It's one I would say I've been excited for people to read, or like that specific part in the book is, it's really the turning point where, like, I guess not quite the turning point, but one of the many turning points where the book, like, you kind of see what's going on finally. You see the scale of what's happening.
Sam D invites you to co-host. Someone invited to co-host.
No, that's okay. Yeah, I'm excited though. Wednesday, I know like I know a lot of my friends and families, they're super supportive. They're gonna buy it like on Wednesday, but I'm excited to see like who else buys it, who else wants to read it. You know, it's gonna be on Amazon. The ebook on Kindle, it's already out. So like if you can't wait to read it, it's there now. Like it's available through the link in my bio. I mean, personally, I like having hard copies, but it's the same price either way. So we also have posters, official Cryptic Fates posters. They were drawn up and like created by my fiance. I just put them in poster format, so a lot of the profit from those are gonna go straight to her so she can create more art for me and for herself. She's very artistic, very creative.
Autistic.
Uh,
Autistic.
no. Yeah, so after like the apartment scene and they go through the field and get off the trail and all that stuff, they're still being chased. But there's a really neat place. I really like using like real geography and like real places with unique features in my writing. And one of them is right over here. So I suppose I'll let you guys in on one of the creatures in my book. And it's named Thalos. It's like the celestial, but it has these proxies, which is like, well, I guess if you don't know what a proxy is, I can't really define it either. Think like a hive mind, but it has these physical forms throughout, like hidden throughout the world, right? Underground and stuff. So as I lived here in Huntington, I came to the Sunken Gardens, which is like a sinkhole that opened up a while back, and they put gardens and stuff down there, or like not gardens but ponds. It's a popular place for people to get married and stuff like that. So I thought a good idea for my Thalos character was one of the proxies could be like buried under there, and that's why the sinkhole opened up. So that's what I did, and I kind of like described giant hand. Thalos is like a giant creature, so I have these giant like marks on the side of the garden here, like that. That's where he came up, right there. No, way too small. This dude's like 30 to 40 foot tall. He's like scaling, or like basically the same size as those apartments that I was showing you guys. We'll go down here real quick. Yeah, he's, so the way I like came up with that character, I draw inspiration from media that I like, and I'm kind of aware of that, and it's, I guess, not the most original way to do it, but the so Thalos is kind of an amalgamation of the Greek myth about Talos, which is this like bronze giant, kind of mixed in with siren head type of deal. He doesn't look like a siren, that would be too obvious. He has like, he's like this giant figure made out of dead roots and like think like petrified wood is kind of what he's created out of. Yeah, which makes sense because he's like buried deep underground and all that stuff. But yeah, one of them in my universe is buried right here in the Sunken Gardens. And that's the whole reason why this place had a sinkhole and like collapsed in on itself and all that. In the book though, it finds out right over there on the side. Really, it's like doing a Superman pull-up to get up there. It wouldn't be that hard for a creature that size.
Your AI thing says discussing a cryptid horror with a giant pool creature.
Yeah. But yeah, that's, they kind of just pass this place, but they go on, and after that, the inspiration for the town of Pendleton was drawn more from the actual town of Pendleton than Huntington. But yeah, releases July 1st. So it'll be a good read. But I spent probably a year and a half, I'll say, writing this, editing it, all that stuff, and I did all that myself. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see what people say about it. I mean, obviously it's not always going to be good, but I think personally, and my beta readers have all thought that it's been pretty good. From here though, like I said, yeah, Axel and Haley, the two of the main characters, they go from here to the Pendleton Police Department, and you got like the National Guard and all that stuff fighting just around the city, and it's like all out chaos. You got these secret government agency guys, the men in black type figures, trying to control the chaos, but at that point, by the time you get to like the apartment scene and all that, it's too late. But it's gonna be good. I'm working on a bunch of like spin-offs. They're connected to the main universe, but it's like lore, just deeper lore for the Cryptic Fates universe. And so I do plan 2 more books for the main storyline, if not more. There's like another like what would you call it? There's another 3 after the Cryptic Fates story that I kind of have thought about. As for like Cryptic Fates, the 2 next books I have planned, well, I have their names already, and I know where the second book is going. Like I've planned that out. As for the 3rd book, I'm more of like a Stephen King-esque writer, so that dude lives and dies by like pretty much YOLOing it, not really planning anything out. So I kind of like to do that. Like in my mind, I'll have like set points in the story, but it doesn't always end out like that, you know? Yeah, it's just kind of cool. I don't know. For people that live around here, I think it'll be cool to have a book written about the area. I guess there's a lot of different areas that I write about in my book. Basically all of Grant County is included in that. All of Madison County is in that, and Huntington's in there too. Peru as well. The kind of, I guess, Marion County too. It's gonna be good though. The art, the cover, and all that was done by my fiance Alyssa. She does. She's just an artist. She's an artist. She's very artistic.
With a U.
If you go to my TikTok shop, there's the official Cryptic Fates posters on there. There's 3 of them, and she designed all 3 of those. So she did all of the art, and I did the writing and editing and all that. But she put in like a lot of effort into that stuff too. So most of the proceeds from that stuff, from the artwork, from the posters are going to her, so she can, well, I mean, she'll do whatever she wants with the money, but she gets compensation for the hard work she put in. But yeah, Cryptic Fates releasing July 1st. That's next Wednesday, or this Wednesday. I'm definitely excited. Everyone in my life is excited. They've all been really good. Like all my family and friends and stuff have been great. Have been great supporting me and all that through writing this book. Even though I know most of them had doubts that I would ever finish it, because I did. Like, I put it down, I picked it back up, and all that stuff. But I'm glad I did follow through. Honestly, a lot of the time after I finished the book wasn't even editing it. It took like 2 weeks to edit it. It was a stressful 2 weeks, but I did it. Really, most of the time was just procrastinating on whether I should actually publish it or not. But yeah, you guys will have to pick up a copy. It is $20. I did not want to price it that high, but in order to like do wholesale pricing and stuff like that, the industry standard is 55%. And if I originally wanted to price the book at like $15, if I did that 55%, I would have I would have been spending money per copy. I would have lost money. It's a lot of things I've learned writing is that writers don't make very much money at all. They say it takes 24 books to make 100,000 a year. You have to write 24 books to make 100,000 a year, which is a lot. It's a lot of writing, and I'm on number 1, so we will see. But I don't know. I'm excited to see where this journey takes me. Yeah. But yeah, no, writers, they don't make nothing. It doesn't matter if you publish with a publisher or do it yourself like I am, you only make maybe 70 or 30, not 70%, that's what you're losing. You make maybe 30% of what you're selling. You make 30 to 25% royalties. And yeah, that 70% that you're losing goes to 70 to 80% that you're losing goes to printing costs, whatever you have to pay to a publisher or anything like that. Yeah. So out of that $20, I'm only bringing in, I would say, $5 if you, as an individual, bought the book. I make $5 out of $20. If a bookstore bought the book, I'd make $2 because of that 55% wholesale discount. Not even $2, that's rounding up. But whatever money I do make from this, I plan on putting it into more books. If I ever do like make a decent chunk of change, I want to get into like creating graphic novels. That's kind of how I imagine Cryptic Fates. Isn't like a graphic novel style. It's just kind of that that gritty universe that, you know, things like, nah, maybe it doesn't get nearly as deep as like The Boys or Preacher or anything like that, but it's gritty in its own right for sure. What's the word for it? In its own right for sure. What's the word for it? Grunge. It's very grungy, for sure.
Okay.
If you're a true paranormal fan like me, you know that when stuff like trees form like that naturally, they call them portals. And that's about all I know about that, but surprisingly, I've never seen one around here. I don't know what scientifically causes it, but I do know Okefenokee, a haunted forest not far from here, has just an absolute ton of those if you get deeper into the woods.
We should go down there at some point for a live. Go down there tonight. Go down there tonight.
Yeah. I've camped out there even though legally you're not supposed to.
Dude, I've done that at Hoosier National.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a good time. I do not condone it.
Illegal camping is not good.
Yeah. Even though I feel like camping on state property should be completely legal. We won't talk about that. I do get like nature preserves and stuff like that, for sure. Like, humans are polluters, huge polluters, and all that. Bless you.
Hey.
What time we got?
17:05.
And what time is that?
I don't fucking remember.
Huh?
I don't fucking remember.
5:05. Oh man. But yeah, like I was saying, for those of you that were not in the beginning of this.
Hold up.
What? There. Take that.
I was just gonna do it on both.
Oh. Are you... Can you even go live? Do you have 1,000 followers?
You don't need 1,000 followers.
Yeah, you do. I had to get 1,000 followers to go live. What are you talking about?
I have 200 and I'm live right now.
How? On TikTok?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I always thought you had to have 1,000.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, for those of you that weren't in here when we started this, Cryptic Fates, my debut novel, comes out July 1st, which is this Wednesday. It is not a post-apocalyptic book, but it's kind of like the start of an apocalypse. It's like an action thriller. There's definitely some sci-fi mixed in there for sure. But it's got a lot of horror aspects too. There's secret government agencies, cryptids. We famous cryptids we all love and know. Mothman. A few of my own creations in there to spice it up a little bit. So it's got really deep lore, and it's kind of like a what do they call it? An alternate history. There's a lot of alternate history in there. Yeah, that's a good time though, for sure. It was a good time writing it. I got so I'll come out later and tell you guys what my favorite scenes in the book are, but for sure you'll have to go over to Amazon through the link in my bio to get yourself a copy on Wednesday. I don't know, there's all kinds of, like, I'm already working on a second book. I feel like there's a lot of opportunity for me right now to create something with this since I have the first book. It took me 2 years to finish this. But I would say this next book is not going to take me nearly as long to write. Yeah, I've already got like a bunch of like spin-offs and stuff planned like that, and I plan on making 2 more novels for this Cryptic Fates series. I have the second one planned out pretty well, but we will see, you know, like where it all goes. Yeah, I'm for sure excited for you guys to read it. We may or may not go live here in a little bit on a ghost hunt. The place I plan on going to has shoddy service, but it's a really cool place. There used to be an old asylum out there.
We could probably record a video too for your YouTube.
Yeah, I kind of thought about that. I've already done like a couple of videos out there though.
Yeah, but now you have someone funny with you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I had some funny people with me before.
Funny looking doesn't count.
Yeah.
Neither does a mirror.
This is where the book starts. This is where I started the live, and this is where I'm gonna end it. I'll probably post this video on YouTube if you guys want to see it later. You can go there and like kind of get a recap of what was talked about and all that. But for now, I'll see you guys later. See you guys next Wednesday.